Hey y'all, DoughBoy here. Just wanted to send you a quick message and wish you all a Merry Christmas and thank you for the past year. We've been together for almost a year now on YouTube and I'm pushing 300 subscribers. If you'd have asked me that a year ago, I would have never guessed it. So I just wanted to put this little video together to say thank you. And Christmas time is one of my favoritist times of year. So I wanted to give a big shout out to everybody on my channel and say thank you and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, y'all. I've got a poem here I'd like to read. I found it and I thought it might be kind of nice to share with y'all. And I hope you enjoy it. Um, and I may just have to read a funny one after this, but I thought this was kind of cool and kind of fit the theme. This was adapted December 2010 by Amy Chandler. 'Twas the night before Christmas when down on the farm the animals were resting in the warm, cozy barn. Now was the time to reflect on the past year, saying thank you for all the great things they had here. A calf had been born to the brown and white cow, all bedded in straw from up in the hay now. The horses they whinnied, and with such great joy they were present picked out for the farmer's young boy. The pigs they all squealed with every ounce of their might, for the farmer's wife gave them extra apples tonight. Even the dogs gave a bark to say thanks, while wagging their tails the children all yank. A nice quiet night is what they all thought, but little did they know quiet it was not. When what to their wondering eyes should appear, but the farmer's whole family had all gathered here. First there was Mom, who gathers up the eggs, and her cute little toddler clung tight to her legs. Next was the farmer, all warm in his coat, and his brown-headed boy with his brand-new toy boat. Come Susie, come Matthew, come Peter, come Paul. Quick Jenny, quick Sarah, come close to the stall. To the animals they went with treats all in tow, for their gratitude to those creatures they must show. The pigs all got apples for giving them bacon. The cows all got hay for the milk they've been making. Benny and Penny, the labs, got new bones. Their cute little puppies were going to new homes. As the family and animals all gathered round, the snow started falling softly to the ground. Even the animals enjoy Christmas time, giving joy to the family without spending a dime. They all danced around to frolic and play as the farmer dropped down to his knees to say, thank you for my family and country home, and a nice big area where my animals can roam. I promise to take care of the creatures and land and the people who lend a warm helping hand. Thank you for the freedom to do what I do, to produce food and fuel so others may have too. Time had come for the family to call it a night. The children needed sleep, though fight it they might. To the door they all went while waving goodbye. What a night this has been, they said with a sigh. Once they retreated, the animals all lowed, for it was the best Christmas, one cow bellowed. They all settled in to get a good rest. The family they had was clearly the best. Provide for them they would with all of their might. That's what they must do after a night like tonight. Christmas on the farm is a sight to behold. Merry Christmas to you all, both the young and the old. I thought that was a great poem, a great way to give thanks from farmers, and just what would fit better on a Farming Sims channel. So, wanted to say thank you to you all for being my friend, being my family, and being here. So now, in true Doughboy style, you know we can't go out all serious. So when I was looking for that one, I found another poem too, and I thought I'd share this with you. Now this one I don't have an author from. All I have is it's from a Columbia, Missourian. So I thought it was kind of funny and cute, so I figured I'd share it. Christmas is not just for those in the city where stores are abundant and bright lights shine pretty. Dwellers in big towns would no doubt be shocked to find that the farmers keep Santa Claus stocked. Now don't get me wrong, the elves make the toys and delivers them worldwide to good girls and boys, but animals get hungry working hour by hour, and reindeer don't run on nuclear power. St. Nick he would tire without milk and a snack, but the reindeer must haul that fat elf and his pack. So Santa must feed them to finish his task. The farmer will tell you all who take time to ask. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all across the farm the cattle were mooing as if in alarm. I sprang from my bed and put on my wrap, but neglected to button my long handle's flap. That wakes you up fast on a cold winter's night, so I went back inside and fastened it right. I picked up my flashlight and my rifle once more, and fully awake again stepped out the door. Visions of wrongdoers ran through my mind, rustlers or poachers I expected to find. The cattle were herding o'er the hill that cold night, so I followed their lead toward a very strange light. When you follow a cow, as all farmers know, you don't look ahead but look directly below. Old habits like that are not easy to break, but I gazed straight ahead since much more was at stake. To the top of the hill the cattle I followed, to the source of the light by the hay in the hollow. A whiskered fat man was reharnessing his team. They had stolen my hay, or so it would seem. I angered not much for the cost of the hay, but who wants to toss bales on Christmas Day? Hold it right there, I yelled at the elf. You really should be quite ashamed of yourself. I planted and harvested a good fescue crop, and you pause here as if it's a roadside rest stop. Looking my way, he laughed with a roar. He regained his composure, then ho-hoed some more. My rifle and threats have caused him no fear, and why do I feel such a draft from the rear? Looking behind me, expecting a trap, I saw nothing more than my unbuttoned flap. Ho, 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 he laughed with delight. I guess he was laughing at the ridiculous sight of this farmer in long johns with a flashlight and rifle, ranting and raving while exposed just a trifle. Embarrassed and angered, I was prepared to do battle. I pushed my way through that big herd of cattle. His laughter continued as we met eye to eye, and I was finding it hard to be mad at the guy. We ha-ha'd and ho-ho'd for an hour together at my careless exposure, to be sure for the weather. But even the best of good times must soon halt, so I bade him good-bye and said leave without fault. For the use of my pasture and consumption of hay, he kindly and generously offered to pay. But I wouldn't hear of it. It gave me a lift to think that just once he was given a gift. He picked up the reins and got on his way. The reindeer took off with that magical sleigh. I made my way back to my home and my bed. I laughed to myself at the last words he said. As he steered north by the stars without aid of a map. Merry Christmas to you, and button your flap. I thought that was a good one, and I hope it made you smile. So like I said, Merry Christmas to y'all, and thank you for everything you've done and everything you've brought me, the joy and the fun and the laughters of playing Farm Sim with you on multiplayer or hanging out with you in chat during a live stream. I hope you enjoyed this. I will leave you with one more little video clip. Please be kind. I know you guys have all asked for a little, about my band or me being a musician. Well, I'm by no means a lead singer. I'm by no means a guitar player. I can play guitar, but I'm not a guitarist. We'll put it that way. So my daughter and I got together, and we did a little something for y'all, so be kind. But before I leave y'all, I just want to say again, Merry Christmas. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for hanging out with me. While you're sitting around your fire or your Christmas tree with your family, please remember what brought us this wonderful holiday season. Be kind to one another. Help those that are in need. And if you're a praying folk, say a kind prayer for those that don't have what we all are blessed to have. Merry Christmas to y'all, and to y'all, a good night.
Hey y'all, DoughBoy here. This is my daughter Sarah. Be kind to us. Remember, I'm a drummer and a background vocalist, not a lead vocalist and a guitar player.
Plus, we did just learn the song today, so there's that too.
Yeah, definitely. But Sarah and I wanted to put something together and wish you all Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, so I hope you enjoy it. that your baby boy would someday walk on water. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you.
Baby, did you know
that your baby boy would give sight to a blind man?
Baby, did you know
that your baby boy would calm the seas with his hand?
Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? Oh, little baby, then you've kissed the face of God.
Mary, did you know?
Baby, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dead will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know
that your baby boy is Lord of all creation?
Mary, did you know
that your baby boy will one day rule the nations?
Did you know that your baby boy was heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding
It's the great
I am.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas.